Hello everybody, here's Mr. C. This is a short demo for the map reading activity where we check out topography maps. I have the lab report open here. It's worth 10 points. There's a graph up here on the top. That is the topography map, and there's a cross section at the center here right below. I just want to give you a short overview. How these 10 points are composed is 3 points. We're going to color in here various parts of the map, various levels, and then we need to find out approximately how tall Able Hill is, the lower one here, and how tall Baker Hill is. Decide which one is taller and by how much. And then number 5 is how many meters of elevation are there between contour lines in the topography map. So we're going to look at that map up here again. Number 6, which mountain has steeper slopes? It's worth 2 points, so that's something we can get off this topography map too. We know which mountain has steeper slopes. And are the contour lines closer together on Able Hill or Baker Hill? So let's start with the first one, worth 3 points, where we need to color the elevations on the topography map with red, orange, yellow, green, dark green, and purple. Now you can print it out. Take your coloring pencils and or markers or crayons and color those in, certainly. However, we are in the digital age, right? So an alternative to that is using maybe a program called Microsoft Paint. I want to show you how to do that. We're going to click on this graph here. Kind of a unique graph, not just a boring XY graph, right? And so it's selected, and I do a right click and I say I want to copy it. Then I'm going to bring up Paint, and you might want to just put, if you don't know where it is, in the search box on Windows 10 or 7 or wherever, and look for Paint. Every Windows program has it installed, and we just go straight forward and do a paste here. I right click here. Oh no, we can do, oh, there's a button here, paste. Okay, it's right here. It's a bit smaller, so we can zoom in a little bit, and by clicking that plus minus button here, if you use a different program, they all have the same things. I like to use a brush. I like to use a spray can, and the first thing we learned is we need to color, and you read this in the instructions, the 50 and above, 50 meters and above red. So I take the red color here and I look here and there's red. Oops, I messed that up. I do a I take a little spray eraser here. I can just erase that part, and I'm gonna try it again. Oh, I'm back to my spray can. Here it is. Try to do a better job here. All right, so this is a problem. Everything that's above 50 is red. There's nothing on Able Hill because there is no 50 contour line, 50 meters contour line. The next instructions say, I'll bring that up here, scroll down here, so 50 and higher is red. Orange is then 40 to 50 meters. So let's go back here. Let's select orange, is right by the side. So between 40 and 50 we're gonna put orange here. And I'm not interested in perfect graphs here, right? As long as I can see, you got the idea. So we did it on Baker Hill, and we learned between 40 and 50. So there's no point 50 on Baker Hill, but there's a 40. So everything higher than that gets an orange color. I like the spray paint thing. You can make it perfect if you want to spend more time on it. Then back to the Word document, it says then yellow is between 30 and 40 meters. I just want to show you how to be most efficient here, so it seems to be the best way to use these digital tools. I know it takes a little bit coordination on the mouse, right? And if you erase the name, I'm okay with that. So and I think there's a way to make the spray even wider, but I really want to not waste your time. If I see that you got the right colors, you know, if I see the red dot here, then we said light green. Let's pick this one here for the next contour line, which is more interesting, between 20 and 30. So we got to brush everything. Let me see if I can make that wider even. No, I don't see it here. Well, let's just brush then. I'm gonna brush everything here and of course I don't show you everything, so the last two I let you figure it out, but it continues here on the right hand side. So this 20-meter contour line goes around both mountaintops, Baker and Able Hill. Something like this. It looks like two eyes now staring at me, huh? One has a red dot in the middle, the other one not. And I let you do then the 10 contour line. I think you can figure that one out. Oh, it's not green, it's dark green, right? This is an instruction say that. Now once we have it, we'll just do select, and rectangular selection is good, and I'm only interested in the contour line, so select maybe that upper part here, and we copy that way by selecting it. We go back here just below that line and we'll paste it. Oops, it didn't copy it. Look at that. I was counting on having it copied. Well, we do a right click here and we say copy then. Whenever I show this, things like that happen. And now I do a Control V or paste, and here it is. Okay, that tells me you got the idea, right? You can leave the topo map on the top, but that's what I'm interested. That's how you get your 3 points. Now, approximately how tall is Able Hill? You go back here, and you can use that cross section on the bottom here, or you can estimate it on the topo map. So we are on to Able Hill, so that's the smaller hill. Here it shows a line of 40 meters, and it's a little bit above, maybe a little bit above. You're gonna tell me a number there, and the units are meters, so write these values in here. You do the same thing for Baker Hill. Seems to be higher, right? So look how tall it is. You estimate it here, probably a little higher than 50 meters, because we put some color in there, right? We said there's something above that line. You write that value in here. Which mountain is taller? I think you can figure that out now, and by how much you're gonna subtract the two values. Okay, how many meters of elevation are between the contour lines on the topographic map? So go back here, and we have these contour lines. I point one out here, it's 10 meters, and there's another one at 20 meters. So what's the difference between 20 and 10 meters? How much does it jump every contour line? And that's different. If you go on Google Maps or use any other map and look at contour maps, you want to know how much the height changes between the contour lines. Which mountain has steeper slopes? Now this one we can definitely see in this cross section that one mountain has a steeper slope, means it's steeper going up, right? If you were to hike up, you're gonna be more exhausted, so you probably can figure it out on this cross section, but you can also see it on the contour maps, because for this steeper mountain the contour lines are closer together, right? And then I think I answered it actually. Number 7, you just need to figure out for which one. So kind of a redundancy in here, but I hope this demo helps you doing the lab. I expect more dark green and a purple one here to show up on that colored topography map also, and then you earn your 10 points. You submit the lab. Make sure it's saved as Word document. I'll give you feedback in the feedback box. I won't write here on the lab, but check out the feedback box. I'll tell you for how many points you got, the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and make small comments there in case you want to go back and revise it and make it better. I hope that was helpful and you learned something, and I'm looking forward to seeing all your labs coming in. Enjoy! This was Mr. Z. And we're staying below 10 minutes. Look at that. Great. Bye.